Hi my friends, this is another video about the ketogenic and low carb diet, which I'm focusing a lot on at the moment, and I really want to share with others that this can be a way to help yourself feel much better in body and mind. So the ketogenic diet was really discovered about 100 years ago and has been used for epilepsy ever since it was discovered. And really the ketogenic way of eating, where you have a lot of fat and you have some protein and you have very few carbohydrates, is very much like our ancestors used to eat, especially in the northern or in very cold climates. So and what the ketogenic diet is really a fasting mimicking diet, because when we stop eating, we sleep all night and we don't eat maybe in the evening and in the morning, we naturally go into a ketogenic state, which means our body is using fat for its energy source. And as soon as we start eating, our insulin goes up and we are not so much in ketosis. So being in a ketogenic state is very normal for humans. And what has happened over the last 100 years or so is that we have eaten more and more carbohydrates and more sugars. And what it seems like is that we have really destroyed our health, many of us, because of all the carbohydrates. So our body has really become like it's allergic to carbohydrates. And so the ketogenic, when we have a ketogenic way of eating, they say it's a fasting mimicking diet. So the body feels that it's actually fasting because it keeps using fat for its fuel source. And this way of functioning for our cells is very anti-inflammatory. So when we are eating very few carbs, our body has a lot of energy to clean itself, and the food we're eating are not producing as many toxins as when we are having a lot of carbohydrates. So this is not the right way for everyone, but it is definitely a very powerful healing tool. And one can say that the more sick you are, like if you have cancer, the more in ketosis your body needs to be. And also with all metabolic syndrome, being overweight or having diabetes or heart disease or even mental illness, the more we can stay away from the carbohydrates in the beginning, the more the body will heal, the quicker it will heal. And so as we heal, we can start bringing in the carbohydrates slowly. And as I've mentioned before, you can use these Keto Sticks so you can test your urine to see how much you are in ketosis. And you'll see as you heal, you'll be able to stay in ketosis and still have quite a few carbohydrates. So as it is for me now, I can have an apple a day, I can have my fermented apple sauce, I can have some honey, and I'm still in ketosis. So that's because my body has become very efficient at using fat for energy, and I think it's a really good thing to do. So if you're struggling with any sort of health condition, this might be a very good thing for you to do. So I have a couple of videos that I'd love to share with you, and one is a movie about the ketogenic diet which was used for epilepsy, and it's actually a very sad movie, so it's not a real lot of fun to watch, but it is a very realistic movie, because it shows how a lot of families are struggling with children with epilepsy, and the doctors are just pumping these children up with medicine and really in many ways ruining their lives, and how this family fights to find a new way, and they find the ketogenic diet at the Hopkins Hospital or something like that, and the little boy is taken to this place and he's put on the ketogenic diet, and after having been sick, very sick with epilepsy, he within 2 or 3 days it's nearly gone. So it's very, very, very wonderful to watch. So, and this is the people who started what's called the Charlie Foundation, which is helping people with epilepsy all around the world to use the ketogenic diet to heal their epilepsy. And there's another movie that has been made just recently by Mark Hyman, and this is all about metabolic syndrome and how when we eat fat and protein, we help our body, our metabolism heal. And when we need to take away definitely all the processed foods, but also a lot of the carbohydrates. And it just shows how it helps so many people. So I'll put these links below and you can see them if you like. So have a great day. See you.